Hello, boxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Boxing 396. Welcome to my British fans, Ben Dowdy, John Benny, and hello to the champ, Anthony Joshua. Today I'm here in the MARIAN Rec with the man, the myth, the legend, Tyron Young Gun Brunson, who will be fighting December 1st in the main event at 2300 Arena. Another great promotions by King's Promotion. Marshall Kaufman's the man. How you doing, Ty?
How are you?
Talk to me about your career, man. It's been somewhat interesting. You began your career with 19 consecutive first-round knockouts. It's a world record.
Yes, sir. It came along.
Go ahead, man.
It came along when me and my old promoter we was talking, and I think the record was 18 at the time, and he was just saying like, I think we should go for the record. And I said, I mean, I was young. I didn't really care about it. I just like let's do it, and the rest is history. We did it, and I think we should have went a different route, and I should have been developed more as a fighter instead of going for knockouts and not getting the experience that I needed. So, but I ain't mad. At the end of the day, I ain't mad.
Well, a lot of people were critical. They felt that your development suffered going for the knockout streak. But one thing we know, you're in the Guinness Book of World Record. You're 32 years old, no mileage, and now you're focusing on your boxing career a lot more and getting those meaningful fights. Talk to me about Manny Woods. He's 16-6-1 with 5 KOs. What do you know about him?
Honestly, I really don't know. I don't really know nothing about him. All I know is that he fought Kermit and he fought Carlos Garcia.
Right.
But besides that, I don't know anything about him. I know he's coming to fight, and I'm coming to fight, and I'm not looking past him. I'm training like I'm training for a title shot. Right. So it's gonna be fireworks.
He was stopped in the 7th round last year by Kermit Cintron. You were able to stop Kermit Cintron on June 24th at 2300 Arena in the fifth round for the vacant Pennsylvania junior middleweight title. Talk to me about that fight.
Oh man, that fight was it was a great fight. I take my hats off to Kermit because he's a 2-time world champion. But I knew he was coming to fight, but also knew he was a quitter. So either way, I was gonna make him quit or I was gonna knock him out. But he's still strong. Like I say, he's a 2-time champion. He's still strong with that right hand and that left hook. And it was just a good fight. It was a good fight.
It probably will. You won the Briscoe Award for 2016, Carlos Garcia Knockout of the Year. For 2017, you probably will win Knockout of the Year or Fight of the Year based on that Cintron fight. You were down twice in the 4th round.
Correct. You
were able to get off the deck in the 5th round. You put Kermit down 3 times, man.
Right.
You look like Jersey Joe Walcott on the final knockdown, shuffling towards him and hit him with a combination.
Right. Like I said, man, he's a crafty veteran, and whenever he dropped me 2 times, I was never hurt. But like I said, I was in great shape. I was in tremendous shape, and my will to win now is on a different level. So no way he was gonna beat me that night. No way he was gonna beat me. And plus, I'm strong too. So.
Right.
I mean, he's strong, I'm strong, somebody gonna get knocked out. But during the whole press conference and all that stuff, he kept saying he's gonna knock me out and all that stuff, but I don't pay no mind. I was just humble, and I knew I was coming to work.
Psychologically, everybody knows that Kermit Cintron, they don't call him the killer for no reason.
Correct.
And Kermit put you down with a left hook the first time.
Correct.
Second time he walked straight to you and the same shot. What were you thinking when you went down the first time and the second time?
The first time when I looked down, if y'all look at the tape, I looked right at my cousin and said, "This mother." You know what I mean? I wasn't hurt nothing. I was just like I was more surprised that he dropped me. The second time, I was like, "Dang, come on, Tyrone." You know what I mean? But I got up, finished the fight like I supposed to. Like I said, my will to win was crazy. It was another level, and I wasn't letting him beat me on no Like every time I fight at the arena in here, it's like me defending my home. So
Okay.
he's from Retton. He's not coming to my home
Right.
and taking it. None of them guys are. That's my whole mentality.
One of the things many people have been critical of, and you know people in Philadelphia, we talk.
Right.
You started with this trainer, you're with a new trainer.
Right.
Why the switch? Why so many trainers over the years?
If y'all go back to my first fight of the year with Carlo, I had Za from
Right.
Fastlane. But
Zaire Justice, right.
I had Za from Fastlane, great trainer, hell of a coach. But it was just things that like wasn't really clicking as far as the boxing. And
Okay.
I was more stronger than skill wise.
Right.
But I don't take nothing from him because he's a hell of a coach. But if y'all watch, then I had Za for my second fight with Tito Garcia.
Tito Garcia, right.
And,
that ended in a draw.
Right.
Right.
But I was too strong. I was, and I wasn't more fluent with punches. And
Okay.
So I mean, me and Za is great, but I had to move on. And I brought Fred in for the Brandon Quarles fight.
Fred Jenkins,
Right.
the old master himself, who had you since you were a kid.
Yes, sir. Since I was 9 years old. But I mean, it's time. Fred got a little bit older, and he's not the same. He couldn't. I mean, he really wasn't telling me nothing in the corner. So I really couldn't deal with that because at the stage that I'm in now, it's all about I have to win fights. I can't lose no more fights. I can't gamble. So I had left Fred. Then for the last fight with Centron, I picked up Vaughn. See, people don't know Vaughn had me for my pro debut fight.
Oh, we didn't know that. Vaughn Jackson, who had Mike.
He had me for my pro debut fight. But if y'all look at my corner, there's always this one guy in my corner, Andre Thompson, the little short, dark-skinned kid. He always been there. He the one makes the decisions for me, like, cause I'm like too nice to them guys. I don't want to fire nobody.
Okay.
But he always tell me it's time for them to go. Like it's time for them to go. They gotta
Okay.
go. So,
Okay.
It don't be me firing them. It be Andre firing them. So and he's my best friend. He's my cousin, and I value his opinion more than.
Okay, he's been around you since you were a kid.
And he know me inside out, and he know when he know this is my last run, and he don't want nothing, he don't want to mess it up either. So if they gotta go, they gotta go. So I'm back with Vaughn.
You're with Vaughn for this fight
Yes.
on December 1st.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm in with Vaughn now because me and Vaughn is clicking. We picking up where we left off at, and it's been nothing but chemistry, and it's good. He's teaching. Vaughn is a teacher, and he's teaching me everything that I need to know to be successful and become a champion.
And a lot of times I tell people this. I had my trainer, Charles Ramey. We're still working together, training young people. I couldn't see anybody else in my corner.
Right.
I just couldn't. If that man told me to run through a brick wall, that's what I was going to do.
Right.
And a lot of people have to understand that the chemistry between a fighter and a trainer, you have to believe everything.
Right.
Right.
Right. And like, it ain't all about power with me because I can crack you and I can knock you out, but it gotta be about head of movement and using jabs, right hands, angles, stuff like that. So, I mean, Za, he can teach that, but it really wasn't. It was more of getting strong, and I wasn't really feeling that. And Fred, like I said, Fred raised me. Fred knows me inside out. He can make me fight for real.
Right.
He can really bring it out in me. But I mean, no disrespect to Fred. I love him like a father, but like I said, he's getting older right now. Things ain't the same. I mean, so.
No, that's good, man. At least you're with somebody who you've known for quite some time. The question for you has never been about talent.
Right.
People know you have talent.
Right.
You can box. Sometimes you box like old school fighters, Georgie Benton. But somehow people always say, since your knockout streak, you've been 6-6-2
Right.
with 4 knockouts.
Right.
Based on the talent level,
Right.
you should be mentioned with the big names in the top 10.
Oh yeah, I mean, see, I had done things that a lot of fighters wouldn't do. Like I went over there, fought Dennis Hogan, 20-0.
Right.
I beat him on TV. I got robbed. I come back. I fight Caleb Plant.
Right, Caleb Plant.
Everybody does.
He's a middleweight.
Super middleweight.
Oh, you're right.
I was weighing 50 out in camp. You want to fight? Yeah. Anybody else want to fight himself? I mean, and I gave him the best fight to date. And like I said, man, I just take chances. I gambled a lot. I came out sometimes short, but it is what it is. It's life. And if it wasn't for them fights, I wouldn't be here today. because I learned every fight. I learned something from. And now that I'm believing in myself, because then I wasn't believing in myself. I was just going there, just
fighting.
Yeah, but now I really believe in myself. And once I got that, I start beating these dudes now, knocking them out and beating them.
You're 32 years old.
Correct.
Biologically, based on your record and based on your fight, probably chronologically about 25 years old. No, seriously, you have no mileage.
Yeah,
you're not a guy who's taken any punishment in the boxing ring.
No, I mean, I have no wear and tear on my body. I'm still fresh, I'm still fresh.
Right.
I'm still fresh, and I can compete with the younger kids that's coming up today. And like I said, I just work hard and I try to stay in the best shape that I can. Even when I'm not boxing, I still try to stay in shape. But
you're now signed to King's Promotions.
yeah, shout out to Marshall Kaufman.
Marshall Kaufman, who'll be watching.
Right, shout out to Marshall, shout out to Kathy. I hope Desmond, he get well.
Okay, yes.
And
what's the game plan going forward?
well,
you're in a stacked division, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm #1 for the USBA title.
Okay.
And I think Ishaq Smith is #2, but I know him and Julian.
They're getting ready to fight, right?
Right. So, I mean, whoever win that, I guess the 1 and 2 fight, or I don't know how they're gonna do that, but I'm definitely getting my shot.
Let's look at a list of fighters. Who do you want?
I don't really call nobody out, but I want the best. I want the best of the best.
Okay.
I don't duck no fighters. If you can call Marshall, you can ask Marshall, whoever he said fight.
That's who you're gonna fight.
I say let's do it. I mean, we had a little incident with the Kermon fight because of financial situations, but I mean, we got that straight and we moved forward with it. And he said Manny Woods next, and I said yeah. He texted me, you want to fight? I said yeah.
It's a good fight. A win over Kermit Centrod, man. Kermit is one of those old masters. He's tricky.
Oh, yeah.
He's smart. He's always in a fight. He's experienced. To beat Kermit Centrod, that was a huge accomplishment.
See, people don't know, but years ago, I think 06, I was in camp with Kermit.
You were? So you sparred with Kermit.
Boxing, he was getting ready for the IBF title. He was ready to win it again. He had Emmanuel Stewart, we on the Poconos, me, Vladimir Klitschko, Andy Lee, Jay Love, and I was boxing him.
Okay.
So I felt that right hand a long time ago.
Okay.
I mean, and I took it then, so I was saying, I know, I mean, I got older. I was a kid then. I was like 20, 21, something like that. But I'm 32, so I know if I took it then, I could take it now.
Okay. I asked this question all the time. Who's your favorite fighter?
I like Meldrick.
Meldrick Taylor. Man, the Philly Flash.
I love Meldrick.
What do you love about Meldrick Taylor?
The hand speed, that power, that movement, everything. I love everything about him. I can't front.
Okay. Great fighter,
yeah,
Meldrick Taylor.
Great fighter. He just had too much heart. That's all. Too much of that Philadelphia.
He had a lot of heart. A lot of heart. Besides Meldrick Taylor, name another old school fighter. Not that Meldrick is old school,
right.
but I see you, man. Sometimes you move a little bit like Georgie Benton.
I'm about to say, I love Georgie. I love Benny. I watch Benny a lot.
That Benny Briscoe.
Yeah. And I'm good friends with Tommy Hearns.
Oh, you're friends with Hearns?
Yeah.
You know that's my favorite fighter. Oh my God.
I spent 2 years with Tommy.
You spent 2 years with Tommy?
After I turned pro, I moved to Detroit for like 2 years. I fought in Detroit, and I was signed to Tommy Hearns and his company, and their company. It was him and another guy, yeah. And I got enough time to spend with him, Ronald Hearns, his family, and a bunch of great Detroit fighters.
Tell me something funny about Hearns that we don't know.
He's definitely a jokester.
Okay.
He tell a lot of jokes. He's down to earth. I got to see how he trained. When I think he fought at the Palace, the main event, and he was making his comeback.
Right.
And,
cruiserweight.
I was on that card with him, and I got to spend time with him in camp. Like I said, he's definitely a jokester. He's a jokester. I mean, and he definitely loves his people. He loves people, and the whole city love him.
Oh yeah, he's the biggest thing in Detroit, man. Great fighter. That's my favorite fighter of all time, the Hitman.
Oh yeah, man, that right hand was crazy.
He has a crazy right hand.
I mean, and like to this day, I still speak with his son. Me and
Ronald.
Yeah, Ronald. Me and Ronald, we call each other. We wish each other happy holidays and stuff like that. But Tommy's a great dude, man. I learned a lot from him.
What are some of the things you learned being in a camp with a world champ like Tommy Hearns?
Oh man, how to work hard.
How to work hard?
Even at the, I think he was like at that time probably 47, 48,
Yeah.
something like that. He still was working hard though.
Okay.
He was getting up before the young guys running.
Man.
It just was like he was still living that fighter's life and still going hard like a regular fighter.
Okay.
I mean, like a world champion supposed to. I'm sorry. Yep.
Talking about Philly boxing, what are your thoughts about Philly boxing? Where we are at this moment in history, where do you think we're going?
Honestly, I think we all should have a big. I was talking to my man Rick, conditioning coach for me and Jesse. I was talking to him yesterday. I said, man, I think Philly need to have a big meeting. All the fighters, all the trainers, all the managers, everybody, and this. If you got a problem with this person, hash it out. Let's go and hash it out. No, because we losing right now. Like them other cities and states winning, they all come together and they developing top amateurs and world champions. And we the Mecca, and we still stuck. All because of he hate him, he don't like him. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. But I mean, we have a lot of talent coming up. From the amateurs to the pros, but I think it can be better if we stick together and we attack them instead of attacking each other.
December 9th, Tevin, the American Idol farmer.
World champion.
Okay.
World champion. That's all I got to say. He's world champion.
He's going to win.
That's a great friend of mine. I mean, me and Tevin, good friends, and I was nothing but the best from him because I seen him come from King Center to who he is now. I mean, and I'm proud of him.
Okay. Well, I see our director here is telling us to wrap up. Look into the camera. Tell all the fans why they should come out on December 1st.
Y'all should come out because y'all never know what's going to happen. Y'all might see a knockout or y'all might see me torturing for 10 rounds. But either way, I'm coming to defend my home. That's Philadelphia, and nobody's beating me in Philadelphia. And that, you can mark my words. And thank everybody that's been sticking with me, and I appreciate the whole city. Let's come together and do something special. That's all.
Well, there you have it, fight fans. Tyron Young Gun Brunson fighting in the main event at 2300 Arena on December 1st against Manny Woods. You don't want to miss it. Please call Marshall Kaufman and King's Promotion. Get your tickets early. And if you need somebody to babysit your kids, bring them to Press Pro. I'll do the job. Come on down.